Guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. Today I want to talk about shifting states and whether you need to heal before you are together with your specific person. And this is based off of Mimi Marush's question under a recent video where I talked about that it's up to you to choose being the version of you who is with your specific person, that you trust in your end that already exists, because you're not doing the inner work to make anything happen. Okay. And I also did a recent video where I talked about that quantum entanglement when two atoms, remember that we're all made up of atoms, and that's just the way it is. It's not like woo-woo science stuff. It's not new agey either. It's just, they're just facts. So you are not separate from your specific person. You're not separate from anyone in your reality. Everyone is consciousness living out a human form. We are all equal. We are all equally divine. And whoever is in your 3D reality or whatever you feel deep down in your heart and soul is already done. It's already created. And that is consciousness communicating through your heart, through your core, which is why I call this core union, just to say, this is what I want for you, basically. And so your job is to let go and not believe in fear anymore. Don't project BS onto your person anymore or onto the relationship, and just allow yourself to love. I believe the point of our lives is to allow consciousness to create through us. And I believe the ultimate lesson is to learn how to forgive and love unconditionally. I think that is the whole point of our existence. Like I was describing in that recent quantum entanglement video, you and your person were already created to be with each other before you guys even came into the physical form, period, point blank. Once there was some form of entanglement, whether it was meeting each other online, or maybe you didn't physically meet yet, or maybe you were together in a relationship. None of that actually matters, because the physical form stuff is just the illusion of the 3D, which creates the illusion of separation. But we're not separate. We're all one. We are literally all consciousness in human form, creating on behalf of consciousness through our hearts and souls. That's how it's all communicated with us. And what's in your heart and soul is already created. So you're not making it happen. You're accepting it and allowing it. And so you're doing anything you have to do to release and let go and detach from your old stories of your ego, of your limiting beliefs and fears. So on a quantum level, once there's been some form of connection, there's entanglement. Think of it this way. This is just an analogy for you. When an atom is over here, right? Because on a subatomic level, we're all places all at once. Okay. So once one single atom is in this position, and then an atom that has been entangled on a quantum level with this atom that's maybe in a different form, physical form, that atom can be 5 minutes away or light years away. It doesn't matter. When this atom moves, It's precise, and it's in the exact same time. So when you heal, this is going to Mimi's question now, which I still have to read. When you heal and you've shifted your awareness, or let's just even say that you shift your state into allowing yourself to feel safe and secure and allowing yourself to live in the end, right? Then as soon as you do that, your specific person, it's in the exact same moment. It's not delayed. It's not like you do it and then maybe your thoughts and feelings go over the universes, the airwaves, and then it kind of goes into their minds and then they shift and change. It's immediate. So you heal, they heal. If there's something that needs to be healed, if you can shift states immediately and you just go right into it and you trust in it, then it happens instantly. In the 3D, you might not see the evidence. But I'm going to read this. Before I do, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you love my content. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest your specific person back or improve the relationship, feel free to email me a short description to kim@coreunion.com. And then you go to my website, coreunion.com, and then you can book your session or package with me, and then we'll get back to you with my first available. So this is what she wrote, and I'm going to do my best to answer this from my perspective, and I hope that this helps. Kim, I love your consistent work and having the power to patiently teach us over and over. Thank you for that. I have a question, something I heard you say in one of your videos, but I can't find it anymore. It was about healing and also healing the wounds of your specific person. Because let me just add here, when you heal, again, where I just said this on that quantum entanglement example as an analogy, when you heal, your person automatically heals. It's up to you. If you're the one that's watching this video, it's up to you. In one way, this made so much sense to me to go into the divine self and heal and also heal my specific person's wounds through unconditional love as it's expressed in the Ho'oponopono ritual. I did this and it felt great. I felt so powerful. So right there, you actually did shift your state. As soon as you felt powerful, you shifted states. However, I'm a bit confused. If it's all about shifting states, why do we need to do the healing work? We could literally shift into a timeline where healing is not even necessary anymore. I recently healed from severe back pain only because a wise person looked at me and said, "You are already healed." And from this point on, my pain dissolved continuously in a few weeks and now is totally gone. What are your thoughts? You see how when someone outside of you said you were already healed and you allowed yourself to believe that, and then in a few weeks, your pain completely dissolved. It's the exact same way with you and anything else that's in your heart and soul. So when you said that you did the Ho'oponopono ritual and you stepped into your power, that's all you needed to do, and then trust it. And then the need for healing dissolved because you realize that you're already good enough, you're already healed enough to be able to be in the relationship. So you did shift states. When you believed and trusted that the wise person said you're already healed, and then you took that as your past to accept yourself as being healed, you shifted states. And then a few weeks, everything dissolved perfectly. In that process, you have to treat things with your specific person the same exact way. You obviously allowed yourself to keep trusting in the wise person's words, and you allowed yourself to think of yourself as already being healed. It's the exact same way when it comes to you and your specific person. So it's almost like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? When you allow yourself to shift into the state of being fully loved, adored, cherished, allow yourself to express yourself vulnerably, to experience your person loving you and expressing their love for you vulnerably, and you feel safe in that, then you have shifted states. And anything that needs to happen in the 3D, any kind of pass, for example, the whole Ho'oponopono thing that you really resonated with that gave you power, then you did that and you felt in your power. You were in your divinity. And then somewhere along the line, you must have shifted states back again. So just shift the state into that power again and again and again and again. So the question is, yeah, the answer to your question is if you can shift into the state powerfully, true powerful, not just ego, mental energy, but truly in your body, mind, and soul, you feel completely loved, safe, secure in the relationship with your specific person. You trust them 100%. You trust yourself 100%. And you allow yourself to live from the end of such a beautiful, deeply loving, wonderful relationship of equal respect, value, appreciation. You have shifted states. If then your ego comes up and is telling you stuff like, this isn't safe, you're going to be hurt, I don't believe this, I don't trust this, that's another state. In this, from my perspective, you see it come up, you detach it from your person, you release and let it go through some form of revision, and that is all that's needed in terms of healing. So I don't believe that you should subscribe yourself to a lifelong healing journey, because then, sometimes people just, unfortunately, they go into they can't be moderate, right in the center and balance. They go into extremes and belief systems, extremes and having to do this and that. If I meet with you and I explain to you, do this when you're in a trigger, I mean, I've said it in videos, just like the video that you cited. Do this when you're in a deep trigger. If you're in a deep trigger, then you haven't fully shifted your state into being loved and in trust. So if you do get triggered because your human form is still holding on to some trauma, do this, do a little revision, release it, let it go, and get back in your end. So it's kind of all the same thing. It's just that then what happens is people somewhere, maybe they listen to something and they hear it differently from 3D ears, and they think, oh, I need to go in and do a lot of deep shadow work, a lot of inner child work. And then what happens is they go into that and then they put themselves on a constant healing journey, because the more you think you need to heal, the more and more things are going to come up that you need to heal. So find moderation. And yes, if you were able to shift instantly in the state that I am already healed enough and I allow myself to be in this love, and you do it from an empowered state of knowing that you are consciousness in human form and that you guys are literally one, there is no separation, then that's all you need to do. But then you allow everything to unfold the way it's going to unfold in the 3D, and you just live your life, and you live your life, and you love your life, and you know that you're not waiting for anything because you know it's already created and done. Okay. I hope that this video helped Mimi. I hope it helped any of you guys that are watching. I love you guys so much. Please do affirm down below that you are going to trust that you are consciousness in human form and that you are able to have everything that is in your heart and soul. It's all working for you now. And reach out to me if you need me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.